Hey everyone, welcome to Sayuna with Pleiadian Soul Messages. Now today I'm going to share a link down below the description box, which is very important for everybody to know and read and share, because that's what I feel. It is really going to happen, and it will help to calm everyone and to prepare and to know what is going on. So we do not have crowds going into the fear-based timelines, because this is what we want. We want change, we want a revolution, we want our freedom, we want our birthrights and our authentic rights, which are freedom, love, truth, harmony, and joy. A lot of joy. So if you do not have a joyful, free, loving, and so forth life at the moment, then please unite, connect. We are all one. We're all one in this, and it is service to others and not service to ourselves. So please share and care and support each other and help each other to understand, because of course the shops will also be closed and the transport will be closed. You can't touch the ATM if the internet goes down. And I share this message because it's the same as I received in my last messages as transmissions from my connection with the Pleiadian. And yes, this is not the only thing that's going to happen, but this is one of the things happening. And yes, I already expected a big change actually this last week. Probably this change already has happened, but it's been hidden from the public. And I feel most of the changes that are going on is all going very quickly in like a rolling out. But that's why there's also another message for you now. Again, because yes, I feel it is quite difficult for me anyway to continue with these low vibrational tools and frequencies. So for me it is like a pleasure when we finally don't use this kind of manipulated way of communicating together. Yes, it has brought forth a lot of beautiful connections and light and knowledge, ways to spread the information and unite. But now, as the message was before, it is time for more love. And now let this also be a chance to spread the love and to show your care for each other and see everyone as a beautiful humanity beyond any judgments and separation, because we are no separation, we are unity. All right? And yes, so no time for fear or panic. It will only be a couple of weeks or maybe even a month that there is another intermediary. But many of us don't even need an intermediary anymore, even when it's a decentralized, freedom respecting a way of using internet, what is to come. Many of us won't need it, because the thing we do need is to become aware that the manipulation that has been done to our bodily systems is to control our hormones, our hormonal system, and to limit our helixes or DNA. So functioning from 2 strands only instead of 12, which are also 2 chakras, basically. As we have also, they correspond with the 12 chakras, like 7 in the body and 5 outside. And because there's also more energy systems, it is really time for us to come online, so to say, with all of our higher abilities and the rearrangement of all these helixes and the entire internet that is within us. And that is our authentic nature and our birthright. So it is time for us to communicate with each other through completely different pathways and webs, which are already created and which are organic and spiritual, but already based on love always. We can communicate, we can do telepathy, and my message before was also we can already see each other all the time. And this is also true. So look forward to not only revolution and big changes in the way of beyond control, and every time when they want to come up with something, we will completely dismantle their ideas, what they want to keep hidden, because there's so much light on the planet present right now that it is very impossible to keep things hidden. But we need to do the work to spread it around and help others to know, the masses, because now more and more masses will awaken. And again, it is not true what they show in the media about how many people take injections or how many people do this or follow that. That is again separation based and conquer and divide, or divide and conquer strategies. We are not buying into this foolish nonsense, because in the truth we are with millions and millions already awakened, and more will awaken. This is going very, very rapidly. The other message that I had to share, which I will also share in the Twin Flame video, is about straight from the source came through me is straight from the source is maybe a bit grotesque, but straight from the love itself through me, that the love itself kind of was apologizing that it has to come. Forgive me if I have to come in quickly or enter in quickly. I cannot say it precise then, because I've been writing it down. It came so quickly. But I will say it in best words in the Twin Flame transmission. But in short, it was about, because of the things that they are planning to do, which are especially first and foremost the injection of children, which must in all ways be avoided, the masses of children, because not only do they carry already very high vibrational bodily systems and DNA patterns, but their nervous system does not want any penetration of these things to happen and any alterations, but especially, of course, what we explained before about these sex slave implants and alterations. So, and also I must share, I do not always know exact, I'm sorry for the movement, but there's mosquitoes plaguing me. This will also soon need to stop, because they are not natural divine creation. Also, you will soon find out also which are divine natural creation, and when your thoughts are clear, you can follow it and see very clearly which are not in service and in divine alignment, and bring diseases and trigger your nervous system and gives you stress and make you in the flight and fight response, or irritated or angry, because also this message was about anger. If something is going over your boundaries uninvited and consciously not invited, but also not giving you permission to consciously, then there is anger. This is a natural response. And so anger is in itself a good thing. It shows you when something is happening, that it's kind of a warning or a feeling that just simply shows you something is happening that is not in alignment with your free will and your boundaries and your rights. And that is what is happening. And a lot of people can feel this anger and this upset within them. And that is also completely fine and good, because it is a natural thing. It is normal that you feel angry, because there are so many things happening that is not in alignment with freedom and harmony and your rights and boundaries. So yes, it is not always time to be quiet and polite and shut up. This is not the time for it anyway. So let us stand up, let us hear our voice, let us share, and let us work in unison to get back our freedom. All, of course, always in alignment with the source of love and service for others. And no more service just to self. But no more fear-based timelines to serve only fear. If there's fear coming up, this is very understandable as well. But quickly you can now transcend it. Because you also have fear combined with light, with the knowledge. And the other way, light combined with love is always wisdom. And knows how and when to use it in the highest good of everyone. Alright, so yes, the next message was about the hormonal system, exactly how it has been influenced and manipulated. And if you want to hear these messages, you can just send me an email to Sayuna, capital U, 333 at protonmail.ch. This is not more private or anything, but for now it can still function. And also still it is time for asking me for help. This is the most important work for everyone on the planet, beside surrendering and becoming more the loving being that you are, as realizing that you are that love, and letting go everything which is not love and truth, is to harmonize with the fragments of soul that you've parted with, so you become so empowered and uncorruptible and being present here and now, which is also very, very important and advisable. So again, if you ever think that ticks which bring diseases, mosquitoes which bring diseases, and viruses which come into the body and use the body as a host and disrupt all the immune system in many, many ways, or even cause death and many other illnesses such as diabetes, and the entire system of how it works with the sugar needing to be distributed to the cells, and the insulin production, and how it has been manipulated to cause illnesses in many, many ways, not only from diabetes but also pituitary and the thyroid and so many more, adrenals, how they are depleted. And yeah, so this was just a quick message for you to tell you about the internet that can go down, and to prepare and share with each other. And the next messages will come, even though I really did not feel to do it this way. And I know soon it will change, and I will know how it will change. And I and many of you will come online, out of the entire artificial or artificial intelligence structures, which we do not need. And I repeat, we do not need it, and we do not need the money. We can exchange, and everything is already available. Everywhere around you will be the people who can share with each other the things that are needed at this time. And you don't even need so much food, and the most food you're eating takes more energy than it gives, but it's just addiction and being used to. And because the mind is still aligned to think that it needs this or that, and the emotional body wants to be fed, but mostly there are a lot of parasites and fungi that you're feeding with these foods, especially sugar, and everywhere is sugar inside. So to not eat for a couple of days is actually a great idea to purify the body more, and also to minimize the food, which is a great moment also, and eat as clean as possible. And just move away from everything that is seductive, because you are already being seduced by the gases that are coming from the air, and they have a new system, as you noticed, beyond the chemtrails what they had before. It is a constantly increase of gases to put you in a kind of state that you become less and less strongly not present but active in the moment here and now, that it is more difficult to be completely here and now, which is also of course caused by the shift, the intense and immense shift with the influx of light and love frequencies, the higher vibration. But it's a combination, and every time before, when the love had something coming in, then the darkness would know and avoid this, right? Well, I say it wrong. Actually, when the light had something coming in, the darkness wanted to come to avoid this and mimic the love as it is God, as it is like the beneficial, which it has of course never been. But then the light came, and the light always was capable of bending things, showing the light to the darkness, and also use it. And humanity has been surprising in the entire universe so many times, by every time being capable of using something again in a positive way, which is beneficial for everyone. So not everything is negative, and we all are playing a beautiful, beautiful game, but there will not be everything allowed at the moment. So imagine or expect that the love will increase, and the people who are leaving are basically the people who are not capable of holding these higher influxes of light or frequencies within their bodily system. So it has nothing to do again with any virus or something. A lot of people passing by. So it has nothing to do with any fearful thing. It is just the energies are rising, and in such a high level, or with the speed of light. And soon, when it's speed of love, that means instantly, an instant manifestation. But it's very good that there's a buffer still, because if your thoughts and your feelings are yet not in alignment with the frequency of love, so fear-based, for example, or unconscious. So that's why it's also very important that the fragments of soul must be reunited, healed back into the light, into the consciousness, everything unconscious into the consciousness. So consciously you can choose your words, your thoughts and actions. So as for example, you think something, you want something, but it's not in the higher alignment, then it is a blessing. It's beneficial or a gift of grace that it doesn't happen directly. So for now, these things are still in place, but sooner and sooner and quicker, everything is quickening, as you see. The days and the times are quickening, and it doesn't even matter anymore if we have days or an hour. The time is now and here, and just keep on doing this beautiful work of harmonizing and unifying every fragment and every part of yourself. And it is also the unification of different identities within yourself, and also of course with your beautiful beloved feminine masculine quality within, and also your feminine and masculine beloved, the sacred marriage. So let us continue to unify as one humanity as well, and help and support each other. And this was a short message. I'm completely bitten by the mosquitoes in my feet. I think it must be about 20 or 30 times. So I'm going inside. I check out now. And I love you so much, everyone, for being here, for being present, for being so courageous and brave and light and wise and wonderful, magnificent. So yes, thank you for listening and share. And yes, I'm known that I also always give more and more and more and more, and it is difficult to retreat. But yes, when it's supported that I need to feel the push to give another message, I'll be there as long as there is an online thing going on, or as how I am guided to. All right? I feel the more exciting way is now to come online in the web of the organic and loving and ether pathways that we already built together, just as the plants have through their network with the fungi, and everything and everyone is connected. And we can always do these super beautiful human natural gifts and qualities and power, such as telepathy and even traveling by intent and will. Alright, there comes so many beautiful things on our way. We must go through these uncomfortable times. And as you are awakened, you are the perfect person to and partner to help others to stay calm and understand and prepare, alright? So to have a bit of extra food might be a good idea, but only when it's beneficial food. Otherwise, it's best to not eat at all. Alright, so let's surrender to this process again and see what divine has in store. Because remember, nothing what those controllers want to do can stop this movement and the love to enter in each one of us and awaken more and more of us and harmonize and unificate everyone. And that is what is happening, and that is all you have to focus on. And it might be that they want to control who is reading and having such informations, but at the same time they also then do not control that people are afraid by listening to the media every time. So hopefully there's no newspaper or television also, and let us be the information and uplifting, loving, unifying. Alright, much love. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.